Hi, welcome to my channel, Blue Lady Thrifting. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today's video is a haul video from the Angels for Animals garage sale in Canfield, Ohio. They just had this sale recently. You see here in April, I spent $265 for everything you see here on the table. My friend and I went to, well, we got there at like 7 a.m. for these early bird bracelets that we paid $10 for. Then at 9 a.m., I know, a 2-hour wait, it was long. At 9 a.m., they opened the doors and we first went into the antique building. And then after that, we went to the households building. And last, we went to the 50-cent building and the clothing building. Now, I only got one item from the clothing building, and the 50-cent building will be another video. But this, this Life is Good shirt, size small. It is, I think, a men's size small. So the best things in life are not things. Life is good. And it's got the Grinch there with his little dog. So I paid $4 for this shirt, and I expect it to sell between $10 and $27. All right, where shall we go next? Let's talk about these guys. So these are actual eggs. They're not plastic, they're not wood, they're actual eggs that have been blown out and then hand painted. There's about 4 white ones and 2 black ones. And then this random little bunny, this random little ceramic bunny was in there. So I paid $2 for this whole entire bag, and the eggs should sell for about $5 each. All right, under that is this set of dishes. I believe there's 5 of them. It's got the nice bamboo pattern on it. I paid $2 for this whole stack, and I expect them to sell for about $8 each, or $40 for the stack. I believe there's a stack of 5. Rangoon, Stonehenge, made in England. They're really nice plates. All right, next, my friend actually found the Jim Shore Blessed Be This Holy 3. And I may want to keep this. It's new in the box, paid $10 for it. And if I were to sell it, it would sell for about $35. But the one behind it, this angel with the hugging the cat, I only paid $7 for this one. It's a Jim Shore also, and I expect it to sell between $15 and $30. All right, my friend also found this right here. It is made in Portugal, alcabaca. I paid $5 for it, and it has sold, similar ones have sold for $70, plus about $28 in shipping. So apparently that's nice. It's no chips or cracks. It's very nice. It's even got its spoon with it. Very pretty blue. All right, next up is from the Antique Barn, was the this hand-carved wooden bird. It is made in Italy, and I believe I paid $18 for it. On the bottom it does say Italy, so I expect this to sell for about $40. Beside that is this cat vase that I only paid $2 for. And for some reason, I thought they were selling much higher than what I looked up. I believe this is like a Riesling bottle some people are collecting. So this one is a pink one, and it would sell for about $12 to $20. Next to that is this fun art glass hand-blown beehive cased vase. It does have a ground pontil on the bottom. I paid $3 for it, and people are asking about $50 for it. It's got like a clear base. You can see the pontil scar there on the bottom. Let's see if I can put it down without breaking anything. We did it. All right, next to that is this very interesting and unique art pottery vase. It's like buttoned up, and it's got a nice blue glaze inside, and it is marked on the side and signed. It's like got this pressed wheat in it, and there's the marking on the bottom, and then signed on the bottom as well. So 1987, thought that was fun. I paid $10 for it, and you know, art pottery, depending on who wants it and who made it, sells anywhere between $20 and $130. So we'll see about that. Right next to it is a blue sky piece. So this is an angel like tea light holder. I paid $3 for it. I expect it to sell between 15 and 30. So in the bottom it says 2002 Blue Sky Company. And then on the back it is signed Heather Goldman. Yep. So that was fun. All right, and then next to that, I found a blue vase, very pretty blue vase. And this is classic Bormoli Rococo, made in Italy, paid $4 for it. And even though it's very pretty blue, made in Italy, I expect it to only sell for about $10. But oh well, pretty blue with the Bullacante controlled bubbles in there. I think it's very nice. All right, next is this Westmoreland milk glass vase. And my friend was like, you're picking up milk glass? Because I don't usually, but I liked the stretched vase, and it does have its Westmoreland mark, you can see on the bottom, and it is hand painted. Don't know if my camera will focus, but it is hand painted. So that's why I picked it up, because it was hand painted. So paid $4 for it, and I expect it to sell anywhere between $12 and $15. Next to that is a pair of Fitz and Floyd Jolly Old Saint Nick salt and pepper shakers, new in the box, made to look like Santa's sack of toys and then some presents. So I paid $2 for these, and they're selling for about $24. Next to that is a Mudman, I believe these are called. And usually you find them at Goodwill and they're broken or they have some piece missing. But this one is in excellent condition and he has all his parts. Only paid $2 for him. He is marked on the bottom. If we can figure out what it says. I think it says China and then some initials. So I expect this one to to sell for about $12 to $15. Vintage Chinese Shawan ceramic Mudman with fish and a basket. Next to that is this blue Santa. Now it is not an Eldrith, which lots of the Santas came up when I was searching blue Santas. A lot of the Eldrith ones came up. But this one is an original by Jean, and it came with its provenance. So it's just a local craftsman here in Canfield, Ohio, Jean Carroll's. But I liked it because it was blue. I only paid $2 for it, and I expect it to sell for about $15. She did sign it there on the bottom, right there. If it were an Eldrith, though, it would sell between $100 to $200, or a denim one. So if you find a blue denim Santa or an Eldrith Santa, you've got a $100 to $200 Santa. Okay, next to that is this little vase. Now I liked it because of the hand-painted violets, and I didn't notice that it was actually an Andrea by Sadik. So that's okay. So I paid $2 for it. No, $1. Paid $1 for it, and I expect it to sell for about $10. Next is this right here, this vintage Fitz and Floyd. It's a scalloped planter with scroll edged handles. Show you the bottom here. Fitz and Floyd, upside down, but Fitz and Floyd. So I paid $5 for this, and I expect it to sell for about $15 to $30. In front of that is this pair of terracotta bird candlestick holders. I paid $5 for the pair. You can see there on the bottom, White Barn Candle Company. They originally sold for $6 each, and I expect them to resell for about $10 to $20. In front of that is this plate, and I picked it up because I recently sold one of these Amariware Japan. I sold the larger plate, I believe for about $15, so I paid $5 for this one, and I expect it to sell for about $10 to $15. Where shall we go next? How about this right here? This was in the antique barn, and it's a plastic Mother Mary, and apparently it used to have a magnet on the bottom, and people would set this on their dashboard. So it is quite old, from, let's see, from, I think, don't know, but new ones in the box have sold for about $35 to $50, and I paid $8 for this one, so I'm hoping to get at least $16 for it if I don't gift it to someone. All right, might as well talk about the Fenton. I picked up this Fenton silver crest vase. It's like got a Spanish lace design there, and it is marked Fenton on the bottom. But I picked it up because it was not the usual shape that I usually see, and because it had the silver crest. I like that. So I paid $10 for this one, and it would sell, I can't read my writing, for about $30. There you go, for about $30. Now, if it was hand painted, a hand painted Fenton larger one has sold for $480. So that's why I picked up that hand painted milk glass there, because hand painted goes for more than the non-hand painted. All right, let's talk about the Bluebirds of Happiness. Now, all of these are signed Leo Ward, and they have different dates. So that one's 1999, and then let's see, that one's 1991 maybe, and even the little tiny one is signed. There we go. So I paid $12 for this set of 3 in the antique barn, and I expect them to sell, well, for the set of 3, they have sold between $25 and $40, but even individually, they sell for about $15 to $30. So now, I think I have a set of 5. I have a total of 5 hand-signed Leo Ward Bluebirds of Happiness. All right, let's talk about the angelfish. It is Ben Dillon Maui, Potter's angelfish. And on the back, you can see it says Hawaii, made with aloha, mahalo for buying. So these, let's see, I paid $2 for this one, and these have sold for about $25. So it was fun and colorful. Speaking of fun and colorful is this Mexican trinket dish. Now, it's not signed, and so I don't know if it's like Talavera or Tanala. Usually Tanala, I think, is more subdued, and the Talavera is more colorful. I think I got that right. So I paid $5 for this Mexican trinket dish. And there it is, signed Mexico on the bottom of the lid. I expect it to sell for about $20. All right, let's talk about the Aladdin lamp. Who doesn't like an Aladdin lamp? This glass Aladdin lamp. Now, it is Avon. You can see on the bottom says Avon. And I paid $2 for this Aladdin lamp, and I expect it will only sell for about $6 to $12. But it was fun. Behind that are a pair of salt and pepper shakers. These were in the antique barn also. I believe I paid $2 for them, and I don't know if, no, they're made in Japan. There you go, made in Japan. These 2 swans, and I expect them to sell for about $8 to $12. Then also in the antique barn was this set of 3 Beaumont pottery cups. So I paid $15 for the set of 3, so $5 each, and they all have a pretty blue flower, and they are all signed with a cross and then 1986. And this one is the only one that has like the Beaumont pottery stamp on it. The other 2 do not, but they also have their blue flowers and then signed on the bottom with the year. This one as well. So I paid $5 each for these, and I expect them to sell for about $10 each. So double my money. It's fun to find things. Okay, behind that are some sweetgrass. I believe this is like South Carolina maybe, or North Carolina. So these sweetgrass baskets, I paid $8 for this one, and I have seen similar ones sell for $58, $65, and $69. So fun. And then this one was a very unique shape with the pretty handles. I paid $15 for this one. Someone's calling it a bread basket. To me, it's a little small to be a bread basket. Like, how many rolls could you actually fit in there? But this is selling anywhere between $75, $82, and $100. So we'll also see how these sweet baskets fare on eBay. Okay, behind them are a couple of these pretty figurines. This little ballerina with her little dog. Now, one of them is in good condition, and the other one's in good condition too. It's just really dirty. So, signed Perillo. Paid $3 for this one. Ballerina's Dilemma by Gregory Perillo. So, I expect it to sell for about $12. And then there's the second one that needs a bath. It's very dusty, so you can tell it's like discolored from the other one. Next are these 2 right here, and I found these in the houseware barn. I paid $2 for the bigger one, and for some reason $3 for the smaller one. And I expect them to sell between $8 and $12. But Santa, Nature, Bonnie Lynn, Peace in the Meadow. Fun. And then let's see the other one. He's got a tree and a squirrel and a duck. Also, Peace in the Meadow by Bonnie Lynn. All right. Next to that is this lion Matrushka. So he is a nesting lion and has different pieces inside. And I paid $15 for him. This was a Sue find, and she knows I like Matrushkas, so she picked it up for me. But for some reason, it just got like mixed in with my stuff, and I wouldn't have originally bought this. I would have left it there because it does have a chip on his ear, and I believe he's made in China, and I like the ones that are made in Russia. So I expect him to only sell for $15, but I may keep him for the grandchildren to play with and not worry so much if they damage him. Next to that are a pair of Hallmark bunnies with tulips candlestick holders. This was in the household barn as well. So I paid $1 for these, and I expect them to sell for about $15 for the pair. They are hand painted. All right, next is a Capodimonte. My friend Sue found this one, and I bought it for $7. And I expect it to sell anywhere between, let's see, probably $50 to $75. And it miraculously does not have any broken petals. Miraculously, because these are known for it. And this is quite heavy, even though it's not huge. You can see the Capodimonte made in Italy on the bottom there. So that was a really nice find. All right, in front of that are a pair of bunnies. So it took me a minute to figure out what kind of bunnies these are. They are clear glass, and I usually don't pick up clear glass because it's not as desirable as colored glass, but I thought these were nice and I paid $3 for the pair, and they ended up being Heisey glass rabbit paperweight from the 1940s, and they actually sell for about $30 each. So that was fun. All right, let's see. Let's not forget about the bulldogs. Now, these bulldogs were in the antique barn, and they are missing their chain. They usually have a chain connecting the mama dog to the puppies, so it looks like we got a girl puppy and a boy puppy. One's bows on top and one's bows underneath. They do have a little bit of paint loss. They are marked on the bottom with that one is faded off, but it does say Japan. And let's see, this one doesn't have any markings, but the big one, he does have a marking, his little clover there. So I paid $3 for the set of 3 dogs, and I expect them to sell for about $20. All right, next up is some Fiesta. I found this in the antique barn as well. And when I was looking these up, none of them were sold together. They were just selling the plate all by itself. So I paid $5 for the underplate, and it's selling for about $15. And then these as well. I paid $5 each for these, and they are all Fiesta, and they are all marked on the bottom. I expect these bowls individually to also sell for about $15. So since I'm the only one who has them all together, I may list it all together for, let's see, about $45. 10, 20, 30, 45. Yeah, $45. Try. Let's not forget about these salt and pepper shakers. They are made in Japan, gold with the little pagoda there in the mountain. Very fun, made in Japan. And the top does screw off. And I paid $2 for these, and I expect them to sell for about $8 to $12. All right, what are we forgetting? Few things in front, and then we will all be done. Thank you for continuing to watch this video. I know it's a little bit longer video, but there's so many fun things that I found. So this Pioneer woman I found not in the households like you would expect, but I found it in the antique barn, and I did pay $20 for it. Unfortunately, it is not the rare Ray Dunn pattern to be looking for, so I really only expect this one to sell for about maybe $30. So only a little bit of profit on that one. Hopefully I'll make my money back on it. All right, 2 more things. First, these Panda, I believe they're salt and pepper shakers. Yes, they got their dots on the back for the pepper and the salt. They are kissing bears. Apparently there's a magnet in there. And I paid $3 for these kissing bears, and they would sell for about $17. Very cute. If I don't end up giving them to my sister, whose favorite animal is panda bears. It did come with its paperwork here. All right, last up is a Sasha Brastoff. Now, I did not know this was a Sasha Brastoff, but I have sold a similar copper with this enamel painted flowers. The one that I sold was daisies, and so this totally reminded me of it. But this is a Sasha Brastoff copper pedestal bowl with hand-painted enamel flower daisies. And it is signed, and I did pay up for this one. I paid $15. And these sell anywhere between $30 and $75. So that was a fun find. Alrighty, that was everything that I found at the Canfield Fair Angels for Animals annual garage sale. Please hit that thumbs up button, share, and become a subscriber if you like this type of content videos. And of course, until next time, I thank you for watching.